Hello everyone, my name is Richie and welcome back to another video. Today you join me on the West Coast Main Line to give this route a first look, and I'm so excited to be giving this a first look. I've been waiting for this route for ages. I've been wanting this route for years, and it's finally here, the West Coast Main Line on the wonderful Class 350. So yeah, today we're going to be taking this Class 350 up to Watford Junction. This is a Milton Keynes service, but I will be taking it up as far as Watford Junction, and I think this calls at Harrow and Bushey along the way. And we're going to give a go with this wonderful Desiro, as we've got what sounds like a Pendolino coming in somewhere. Is that a Pendolino? There it is, look at that, the wonderful Pendolino. We'll be giving that a go at some point as well. But today we're going to focus on this wonderful unit, which comes as part of the standard edition. Obviously, to get the Pendolino, you need to get the deluxe edition. And we're going to take this up to Watford Junction, as I just mentioned. So yeah, let's jump on into it, and let's do it. I'm excited for this. So here we go, we're in 2K13. What does K stand for? Is it Koala? No idea. London Euston to Milton Keynes. Obviously we're going to take this as far as Watford Junction, because I'm going to carry on going up to Milton Keynes in my own time. Anyway, how do we set this thing up? I'm guessing it's very similar to the Class 380, which had a master key over here. Yep, and reverser there. Beautiful. Right, we've figured that out, and we should be able to open the doors. Yep, they're opening, and then we need to put some lights on. There we go. Daylight, excellent. Right, the Class 350 is set up, and we've got just shy of 2 minutes to load some passengers. So come on, let's get going, because I know you all want to get to Milton Keynes, don't you? I think. Cool, beautiful. So for those of you that don't know, this is London Euston. This is the southern terminus of the West Coast Main Line. As we've got another, is that the same Pendolino as a minute ago? Probably was, because I restarted the services because I ended up waffling for about 5 minutes. But yeah, this is London Euston. Obviously got the BT tower over there. Little bit, you know, heavy on frame rates. You know, I think I'm getting about 30 to 40 FPS, which is what I expect. Is that another Pendolino going? Look at that. That was sneaky. I didn't spot that before. But yeah, frame rate's not the best here. Obviously, I don't expect it to be fluid. It's London Euston, for crying out loud. So yeah, it's pretty tense. Don't, you know, if you're on Gen 8, you're gonna struggle just a tad. Here's inside London Euston, which I think should be a little bit darker than this. I know that Euston's a little bit dark and dingy, so it's very bright. So I'm hoping that they're going to sort that. I think they are going to sort that. And then if you go through there, you can get through to the concourse. In fact, let me just quickly zoom through there and show you that. Here you go, you can get into the concourse. Look at that, it's fantastic. We've got loads of stuff up here, which I don't think you can actually walk to in like free roam, but you can see it's all here and all been modelled, which is quite cool. And I think there's some toilets somewhere that they mentioned in the preview stream. Anyway, we need to lock our doors because we need to get going to Milton Keynes, well, to Watford Junction in this video, but we need to get going. The frame rates are dipping a little bit here, but it's what I expect, and I need to cache the route a bit more, so once I've done a few more runs, it should be okay. Anyway, right, just shy of 10 miles to Harrow and Wealdstone, let's go. PBC, what's PBC? What does that stand for? Right, let's go. Why aren't we going? It won't let me go. Ah, it'll help if I put my reverser into forwards, won't it? Right, let's go. Power 2 or power 3, let's do it, let's go! Cool, let's have a listen to the outside. It sounds like a Desiro. Now, people will say this sounds a bit similar to the Class 380 and the Class 700. That's because they're all part of the same family of units. So these are all Desiro units. In fact, I think the 700 and the 380 all use 350 sounds, because that's where they're sort of like based off. But obviously, the 350 is now in the game, so they can use the actual sounds of the 350, which is quite cool. Anyway, we're subject to 25 mile an hour, going a little bit too quick out of Euston. We're too excited to get to Milton Keynes, way too excited. Well, as you know, if you know anything about me, you know I'm excited for this route, being not necessarily been on this route a lot, but I have seen the 350s and the 390s an awful lot in my life, being a Brummie, born and bred. So, you know, it's very, very cool to see the 350s. I know the 350s a lot. I must admit, the work that's gone into all the different lines and the overhead line equipment and stuff coming out of Euston is absolutely incredible. There's so much going on. I can imagine this was an absolute nightmare to model, and I don't even know anything about software, so if you know what you're doing, you're probably having a few late nights doing this, so hats off to you. Anyway, right, we're up to 40. We need to get going. Come on, let's go, go, go. Come on, let's go. I want to get up to some speed in this wonderful little noisy Class 350. And now that we've just come out of a tunnel, we're up to 50 mile an hour. One quick thing to notice is that obviously I do have the suffragette line, but this is still during early access, so I don't have the suffragette line installed. But if you do have that line, you will see the Class 710 doing the Lioness line services, which we will focus on in a separate video, because I think it's very cool that you essentially get two routes in one with this. You get the whole INS line, and obviously then another, 20-30 miles of track up towards Milton Keynes. So people saying it's quite a short route and all this sort of stuff, it should have gone to Birmingham. Well, you're technically getting two routes in one. They could have just released the INS line, and then what people would have been saying, they would have been shouting about that. So, come on, we've got two routes here, two routes for the price of one. Well, technically, if you want to look at the deluxe edition, the price of that, you're getting four routes for the price of, like, two. Anyway, right, we're going through a tunnel, and we should be at 40, but I'm going 50 for some reason. I don't know when that changed. Right, now that we've come out of a tunnel, we're up to 75 mile an hour. We're going past an overground station over here. Is this South Hempstead or something like that? Come on, hurry up. I wish we had the faster camera like we did in the earlier Train Sim World games. But obviously, if you have the 710, you will be calling here, which we will be doing in a separate video, don't you worry. South Hempstead, yeah, there you go. I think this is the first one along the route. We're going a bit too quick here. I think we've got another station that we've just passed somewhere down there. I don't know. Oh, no, it's here. There you go. Here's another station. So obviously in the 710, you'll be overtaken by 350s and 390s all the while. And we've also got Queen's Park coming up soon, which if you know Queen's Park, you'll know from the Bakerloo line, which is technically the southern portion of the Bakerloo line, or the midpoint of the Bakerloo line in this route. And obviously you can then zoom up towards Harrow, where we're going to be calling that first, which is the northern terminus of the Bakerloo line. Do any of the 350s stop here? That's an interesting one to note. I know that which platforms would the 710 come into? I think they come into this one, I think, because it's got the third rail. Oh, we've got a Pendolino going past as well. Hello, Pendolino. And this here is a route hop point. So if you have seen about the core features, route hopping is one of them, and you can route hop here to Bakerloo line, and then you can go underground. Go underground. Cool. Anyway, right, we're up to 75, but for some reason I'm going 54. Come on, full throttle, let's go. So this is familiar territory, because obviously this is, what is this? Is this Kensal Green or something like that? Something silly like, yeah, Kensal Green. So obviously many times I've been through them tunnels in these 1972 stock, which you can do in this route. The 72 stock is included, so you don't need to have Bakerloo line for it to layer. I think we'll probably see some of the 72 stocks at some point. And just like that, we're up to 90 mile an hour. Beautiful stuff. Almost 4-line speed. I think the max is 110, which says there. Obviously, if you get the Pendolino, you can go faster than that and go 125 mile an hour, which seems quick, but it's still quite a long time to get between Euston and Milton Keynes. It's a good 40 minutes, so it's a fair amount of time between end to end on this route. So it's a decent length route. I don't know why people are complaining so much about it being, like, obviously not going to Birmingham New Street. It wouldn't have gone to Birmingham New Street anyway, because that's quite a lot of stations and a lot of mileage. And also, who wants to go to Birmingham? Being a former resident of Birmingham, I don't want to go there again. Look at all this down here. Is this Wembley Yard? I think it is. I'm guessing so, because Wembley Stadium's over there. Look at that on the skyline. Ain't that beautiful? Fantastic. And we've got Wembley Central here as well. So I'm assuming Wembley Yard is fully accessible. Is that what all this track is here? Oh, I think so. Oh, cool. There's also Stonebridge Park Depot as well, which we had in the Bakerloo line. Can you actually go in there, or is that all static? I think that might be static. Anyway, right. Need to get back up to 90, because I keep braking. I keep going too quick and then putting my full brakes on. And the brakes are quite powerful on the 350, surprisingly. There you go. There's another Bakerloo line / Lioness line station here. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. A lot of people there waiting to get their little 1972 stock train. Wonderful. It's very cool that you've got that part of the route there, which is obviously quite slow and all metro-esque, and then you've obviously got the high speed and semi-express stuff, so we can be like, see you later, 72 stock. Oh, here you go, 1972 stock, just as I was talking about it. Beautiful stuff. Oh, that would have been a really good photo mode opportunity, but oh well. Got another one there as well, going northbound. Beautiful. See what I'm telling you? You overtake a lot of stuff. So obviously once we have the 710, we'll be doing a lot of overtaking, and look at that, fantastic, beautiful. As that comes into, I'm guessing, is that Kenton or something like that? I'm not too sure. Let's have a little ganders. What is this station? Kenton, yeah. So this is Kenton. We need to slow down because we are almost at Harrow. I should have known, because Kenton is the last one, I think, before Harrow. Right, let's slow down. Let's get down to 50% brakes, because I've been told that I approach stations way too quickly, and that you should approach stations at about 30 mile an hour, and usually you'll have a good stop. So let's do that. Let's focus on our stop. Right, skip 30 seconds later, and he talks about trying to hit the platform at 30 mile an hour and hits it at almost 50. That's good. Right, full brakes, that's fine. Our passengers don't need their coffee, they want it all over their legs. Right, let's maybe keep it at 50% brake. We need to stop on the rising brake, because that's good. That's good etiquette, right? Slow down. Yeah, we're doing all right. Let's do some minimum brakes. We should be okay. We should be absolutely fine. I hope. Are we going to be okay? Do you know what? I think that's all right. I think that'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, that's fine. Right, let's unlock the doors. Beautiful stuff. Ain't this a wonderful looking unit? So yeah, this is very much familiar territory. If you've got the Bakerloo line, obviously, if you start a southbound service from up at Harrow here, you start in this siding, which is interesting. This looks a lot different to the Bakerloo line. I do want to have a little look at the Bakerloo line and compare it, because I don't remember the platforms coming this far up the line this way, but they might have done. I might have not noticed. Beautiful, right. And looking at 350. See, do you know what? I must admit the 350, even without the livery and the branding and stuff, still looks pretty decent. I don't, you know, if you would have told me that this didn't have any branding on it, I wouldn't have been able to tell you. I wouldn't have been able to notice. It looks pretty decent to me. Have we got another Pendolino? Oh, ain't they beautiful? And another 350. Oh, there's plenty of stuff going on here. Fantastic. Right, as that southbound 350 approaches into Harrow, we need to lock our doors and get going ourselves, because we need to get going. We need to go to Watford Junction, or Bushey. That's the next stop, isn't it? Bushey. Right, come on, let's go. Come on, full throttle. Is that the... Oh, there we go. That was the 72 stop that we overtook a minute ago. Right, let's go. Full throttle. Full throttle. Go, 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 go. Come on, no time to waste here. We've got 5 minutes to get to Bushey. We've got 5 minutes to go 4 miles. And now everything that we see north of here, any little stations on the left-hand side, will be the Lioness line, which I'm really looking forward to giving a go. I have seen on the preview stream that there is a little branch here. Yeah, we'll have a look at that when we get there. So that's where, so Bushey is where like the Lioness line diverges off the West Coast main line, goes around here, and then approaches into the... Is it platforms 1 to 4 at Watford? So we'll give that a go at some point for definite. Right, anyway, we need to get going. Come on, full throttle, full speed ahead. Cool, here we go. We're going past a Lioness line station here, just on the left-hand side. What's this station called? This is... Hatch End. Beautiful. Right, so obviously another station we'll be calling that on the Lioness line. I think I watched a couple of the Trains app videos in places like this. Oh, what's this? Got a 66, and we've got a Pendolino. Look at that. Fantastic. Beautiful stuff. Oh, no, that is cool. That is a cool shot. That would have been a fantastic photo mode opportunity, but I missed it. That was absolutely fantastic. Ah, isn't that cool? Anyway, what was I saying? Trains app videos. Yeah, I watched a couple of Trains app videos in the build-up to this route at Carpenter's Park and Hatch End by a guy on YouTube. And, you know, they're good at building up hype, because they show you stuff like that, like we just saw. You know, 390s overtaking freight trains with 350s in the middle. Ah, you know what? I'm so happy we've got this route. I'm so happy it's finally here. Oh gosh, we're seeing everything today. We've got the 377 as well. Look at that. So obviously, 377, you don't need to have the Brighton mainline route. You can get that as part of this route as well. Beautiful. Right, we need to slow down because Bushey is in a mile's time. Let's slow down. Come on. Right, less than a mile to Bushey, and I need to remember what someone once told me. 30-mile-an-hour approaches, right? We're going 70, we're going a bit too quick. I have got 50% brakes on, we should be okay, we should be fine, okay? I promise you, we're going to be alright. Here we go, we're on the approach to Bushey, and 35-mile-an-hour approach. That's not too bad, that's not too bad. Maybe we can just reduce the brakes a little bit, 25%, that should be okay. Beautiful stuff. Do you know what, even a bit less than that, maybe just a bit of minimum. We should be alright there. A nice smooth stop. The passengers are going to love me. They're going to say, this is the best driver in the world. He can drive a train, unlike this other guy that keeps doing these full brakes. Little do they know it's actually me. Wait, hold on. Full brakes. They're like, oh no, he's back. He's back. Right. This is Bushey, which is the part of the route where it then veers off over here towards Watford High Street. Let's unlock the doors. So, is this a viaduct, I think? I think I've watched a couple of videos, and this is a viaduct-looking thing. Yep, definitely a viaduct. Look at that, beautiful. Lovely bit of modelling there, fantastic. And then I think that is Watford Junction in the distance there. Yeah, you can tell because there's a big old brick building next to the station. Oh, we've got a route map, so let's go and collect that. We've got a minute, so let's do something totally safe here and just hop on there. Beautiful. Ah, cool. So it's got the orange handles, so it's all London Overground branded, which is quite cool. There you go, there's a station plaque. Is that a station plaque through there? I can't quite tell. Right, let's collect that. Beautiful. So there you go, there's the route map. So we are There's a lot of stations on this. A lot more stations in the southern half of the route, obviously, because it's all, you know, commuter and whatever else. But still a fair few stations further north of Watford, which I will be doing. I will be calling out, don't you worry, after I've stopped recording. Because I'm going to keep going on this run, because I'm really, really enjoying it. Right, let's lock the doors. Does anyone else want to get on and go to Milton Keynes? No? No? I don't blame you. Right, let's get the doors shut. The door sounds are very nice. I really am a fan of them. Right, cool, let's go. Full throttle. Well, I say full throttle. We'll probably get up to about 40 or 50 mile an hour because Watford Junction's only around the corner. Go on, beautiful. Let's have a listen to this. Ain't that nice? It's beautiful and very nice. Fantastic. Off it goes. Beautiful. Right, Watford Junction is next in 1.4 miles time. And just like that, we're less than a mile away from Watford, so let's get some brakes in, because I've veered up to about 62 mile an hour, which is quite quick, because again, I'll mess my braking, and I don't fancy messing this one up, because I meant to end the video here, and if I skip through the station, well, I'll have to just keep going to Milton Keynes, won't I? Right, let's focus on what we're doing. I can see that brick building just on the left hand side there, which is very iconic, as we've got another 350 overtaking us. Beautiful stuff, so plenty of stuff going on. I'm really enjoying this timetable, you know. Especially this service. I think you should definitely give this service a go. What one was it? 2K13? Give it a go. This is fun. And we've got another 350 in the platform. Beautiful, seeing all sorts of stuff. Right, 50% brakes because we are approaching the platform way too quick. Because I'm silly, right? There's a reason why I'm not a full-time train driver, because I approach stations way too quick. Anyway, right, let's slow down. Right, 25% brakes. That should be alright. He says that, and every single time he's done 25% brakes, he ends up almost overshooting. He never listens to himself. You should listen to what you're doing. Anyway, right. We should be alright. 50% brakes. Should be smooth. Should be nice. Yeah? Is that going to be alright? A little bit of an overshoot? Just a tiny overshoot. We're still on the platform, though. That's fine. That still counts. Right? It's alright. He just thinks he's a Pendolino. Beautiful. Right. Let's get the doors unlocked. Beautiful. And we're safely here. Safely. Quotation marks. Here at Watford Junction. Beautiful stuff. So as my passengers get off my train because I don't want to go to Milton Keynes, and I don't blame them, I'm going to leave that video there. What do you think of the West Coast Main Line? I've really enjoyed that first look. I'm really going to enjoy this route, I think. There's so much going on. You've got the Pendolinos, you've got the 377s, got a bit of freight, all sorts going on. And I think you should definitely give this service a go. 2K13, I'll link it in the description because it's a fantastic service. So with all that said and done, I'm going to leave that video there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please smash that like button and subscribe. If you're new, I'd massively appreciate it. So thank you very much for watching. I'll hopefully see you all in the next video. Bye bye.